Okay. Everything is set and everything is good. Hey, what's happening, all my Dragonlings? I am D.Dragon, God of Gaming, Damian Dragon, and welcome back to the Gaming News, where I run down the list of all the gaming news, facts, trivias, and all the leaks and rumors coming out of the gaming industry this week. Now, we have a couple things to go on. First off, I do want to say I apologize for last week because the gaming news didn't come out, but what did come out happened to be Best Bits. So, if you guys have not watched our latest Best Bits, that's just go checking it out. So, go ahead, click it. Anyway, on to our regularly scheduled program. First off, today we have two pieces of news today. Sony's, gaming with the PlayStation 5 and 4, which is Sony, is going to be a lot more expensive than normal. And we have people, staffers at Walmart trying to buy up the PlayStation 5 before their consumers. So, let's get right in. First off, this first piece of news is coming from comicbook.com, www.comicbook.com, and this is written by Tyler Fleischer, and it says gaming on PS4 and PS5 just got more expensive for some PlayStation gamers. So let's see what he had to say on this one. Gaming on PS5 and PS4 just got more expensive for some PlayStation gamers. With the start of the PS5 generation, Sony announced it was going to start changing more for some of its first-party releases. The first example of this price hike has been Demon's Souls, which doesn't run at the usual $60 but $70. Some publishers and developers have followed in Sony's footsteps, while others look poised to the future. The point is, gaming got more expensive this generation, and it's about to get even more expensive for PlayStation gamers in Canada. In Canada, games are already more expensive than they are in the United States, costing upwards of $90. However, on the PlayStation Store, they've been a bit cheaper as purchases have been tax-free. This is changing in 2021, though. Previously, Sony, unlike Nintendo and Xbox, was able to bypass charging tax due to the fact that it has no physical presence in Canada. That said, the loophole is being closed. The Federal Finance Minister, Chrystia Freeland, has revealed that starting in 2021, all digital goods in Canada will be taxed, with no exemptions. So, depending on where you live in Canada, you will soon be paying upwards of 15% tax on all purchases made via the PlayStation Store. Well, PlayStation gamers are certainly going to feel this change in their wallets, as WCCF Tech points out, the extra money is going towards a new Canada wife childcare system. What the hell even is that? You know what? I shouldn't even be asking. Whatever you doing down there, my Canadian friends, it's none of my business. It says the change will go into effect starting on June 1st, 2021, and as noted, it will make gaming on the PlayStation as expensive as it's been to game on Nintendo and Xbox, which haven't been able to avoid the loophole due to their physical presence in the country. Which that kind of sucks for a lot of gamers. Yes, it's going to be more expensive, but due to the newer generations and how things are going to be working from now on, it's looking like it's going to get more expensive to be a habit. But if anything, it could go down with later generations or for later times. We don't know. But yeah, things have gotten a lot more expensive. I have seen the price hikes, and jeez, it's just ridiculous. So, do I think that it's unwarranted? A little bit, but I can see the reason. But they shouldn't be doing that if they don't have enough consoles to be going around. Just saying. And before anyone says, "Hey, yeah, there is enough PlayStation 5s to go around," tell that to the bunch of scalpers who have been buying up all the PlayStations online and in stores, so the rest of us aren't going to be able to get one, and we have to buy them for $1,000. So before you tell me, "Hey, Yeah, Sony made enough for all of them to go around. Maybe there should be at least one bot for per household. For now, at least until like the end of the fiscal year, because everyone's tired of having people buy up all the PlayStation stock, and none of us get anything out of it. Um, and now we're gonna have to pay more for gaming. It is kind of sucky, but I can see the reason. But first, fix your system before you start price gouging us. You know what I mean? And speaking of the price hike and scalpers, on to our very next topic, Walmart. Now, Walmart has been one of the retailers who has been stocking and restocking the PlayStation 5 to only hours of it being on store shelves. So it's going to be getting a lot difficult to get our hands on the console, but it's just, this is going to be as ridiculous as it sounds too, because it shouldn't be happening. So this is also from comicbook.com, and this is written by Aaron Perrin, I believe your name is. If I mess up your name, I apologize. I did it to the best of my abilities. And it says, PlayStation 5 fan catches Walmart employees trying to buy store's entire PS5 stock before customers. There should be a law against that, or at least a policy against that for Walmart. A TikTok user recorded multiple Walmart staffers attempting to purchase all of their store's stock of PlayStation 5 consoles, posting the video and explaining the event on her account. User at Adorable Mia, say adorable, all one word, adorable MIAH, Adorable Mia's video has already snagged thousands of views. The outrage stems from the lack of PlayStation 5 stock for the holiday season, which Sony executives warned would happen, and people are going to extreme lengths to get a PS5 console. So when people are taking advantage of their place of work at the expense of customers who wait in line for hours, there's going to be a lot of anger. There's been no word on what happened after the video was taken. Maya herself seems to have gotten the console they were looking for and are enjoying it at home. I mean, I can't even be pissed off. I am a little jealous. So, Maya, I'm sorry. I don't know how you properly say your name. It looks like Maya. I don't know, but I envy you. I do. So congratulations on getting the console. For a ton of others, the chase is still on, and as the clock keeps ticking towards Christmas. Yep, it has been for me too. These kinds of shortages have been a constant source of conversation for gamers over the last few weeks. eBay had to come out and condemn the scalpers a few weeks ago because the problem has only been growing bigger since the console's launch. And it says, and this is from a Twitter user at IkeBoy79, and it says, check this out. Walmart managers are apparently clueless. They said they didn't expect people to camp outside for a PlayStation 5, and when he says there's only a quantity of four people getting and quantity of four people get pissed. Oh no. We condemn these opportunistic sellers who are attempting to mislead other users, eBay said in a statement. We are in the process of removing all listings for photos of PS5s from our marketplace, and will be taking appropriate action against the sellers. For any purchase, but especially highly priced or in-demand items, buyers should exercise caution and thoroughly read the listing description. Buyers who receive an item which is not as described are entitled to a refund via our eBay money back guarantee, provided they completed the transaction on the eBay platform. Sony also chimed in closer to release about how they're trying to accommodate demand as best they can. We want to thank gamers everywhere for making the PS5 launch our biggest console launch ever. A statement from PlayStation previously read, "Demand for PS5 is unprecedented." So he wanted to confirm that more PS5 inventory will be coming to retailers before the end of the year. Please stay in touch with your local retailers. Have you managed to secure a PS5 yet? No, I have not. But I can also say that's kind of, screwed up on Sony's end, because they're not doing anything to accommodate the, shortage of their consoles. And I can understand that there's nothing that can be done personally in regards to scalpers. And I physically understand that. Because if they're buying the consoles, as long as they're buying it, then there really should not be a problem. Because if they get to it first, but the thing is, we've had a lot of issues with a certain virus. And the sad thing is, a lot of places have been, telling us, hey, you can only get one of this or, two of these. Retailers should be able to say, hey, one system per customer. Because this is really getting out of hand at this point. Barely anyone who is able to afford the console is able to get one, because these scalpers are consistently buying up the entire stock. This shouldn't be able to be happening. I understand that if you're paying for it, then you should be entitled to it, but retailers should have the sensibility to say, if you're gonna buy something that's this high in demand that we're gonna have to consistently restock, and if there's been problems with people price gouging the system online for thousands, and you're trying to buy up the entire stock, I think that they should say one system per customer, so the maximum amount of people can get a console. But that's just my thought. I'm hoping to think that people are starting to see what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and say it without me thinking, because I want to know how you guys feel. But I feel like people shouldn't be able just to buy out the entire stock of something. Especially if something is so high in demand, and people are running out, that people are literally camping outside your store to systematically sit there and wait for a console. Then you should say, hey, one system per customer. You shouldn't be able to buy 5 at once. If multiple people are sitting there waiting and you only have a limited supply, that kind of ruins the experience for everyone else. So if you guys are gonna, for those of you out here who sat there to get a console, I feel you, because I've done the same damn thing. I know how you feel. Before I go in the rest of this tirade, let me do this. I know how you feel. But for those of you who are buying up all the consoles and just to sell them for thousands of dollars, you can kiss the fattest part of my ass, and I hope and pray to damn God that every single one of those breaks on you and somebody just upright kicks the fuck out of you, because you kind of deserve it. You are an absolute human piece of garbage. I understand if you're buying 2, 3 for you, a family member or something like that, but you do not need 10 to 20. Sorry, but you do not. If you're buying 10 of them to buy for your friends, tell their asses to get their own consoles. Buy your own. That's it. It shouldn't be a thing. No one needs to buy 10 of something. And if I'm wrong and you guys think I'm wrong, then I'm sorry, but I don't agree. I understand that if first come, first serve, but nobody needs to buy 10 at once. And especially if it's a console like this and it's very high in demand and there's a limited quantity of something that everyone wants, then I suggest putting in something. Sony or the retailers, if they have that power to do so, put a rule in place so that the maximum amount of people can get the console, and say, hey, one per customer. If you're buying the console, one per customer. That's it. You don't need 10. You do not need 6, 7, 10. You do not need them. All you need is 1 to 2. If you're gonna buy it for your family, 1 or 2, that's fine. But this is getting really ridiculous. I'm sorry about the tirade, but you guys know that it's truth. It's ridiculous at this point. And people are letting it happen. Just saying. But how do you feel? Let me know down in the comment section below. I always like to hear from you guys. So please let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, because I really enjoy hearing what you guys have to say. So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you guys had a wonderful day today. Next time I'm on air again, it's with Kirby's Dream Course this coming Thursday, so stay tuned. Stick around. You're not going to want to miss what I have in store, so stay with it. And if you guys want to see a lot more from our lovely, lovely creators, then I suggest go watching some really cool stuff over on their playlists and over what they're doing, because Chaos is doing a good amount of stuff. Yimage is doing a bunch of stuff. Tui is getting back into the mix of things, and even Dave is getting into a lot of things with Twitch. So go check out what they are doing. And I'm sorry, my bad. He'll roast the crap out of me just for not mentioning him. Go watch some of Steelix's stuff as well. I keep on forgetting him, dude. I really do. Steelix, I'm sorry. But I do hope you guys have a lovely day. But if you guys like what you see here, I hope it's worth a subscription to you. So click it, and then come watch my stuff on my channel as well down in the description down below. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. So if you guys don't like my stuff over here and you guys just want to see me play absolutely the shit out of video games, and which I have tons of ideas for, then the link is down in the description down below. Come over to my channel and I can guarantee you all your gaming wishes come true. So, till then, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to end off. Good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of the gaming news. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Damian Dragon action. Peace.